Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your army decks, dominate opponents in player versus player action, collect and upgrade cards to fit your strategy, improve their power and unlock unique traits. Choose from all 40k factions, take part in campaigns based on iconic 40k battles, rise to the top of the leaderboard and win glory. Free to download and play, link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2000 points, Orks versus Adeptus Custodes. Right, so welcome to this 2000 points game, Orks versus Adeptus Custodes. We've reached the knockout stage of the season here, so the top 8 armies have gone through, and it's sudden death now. So the army that wins this battle here will go through to the semi-finals, and then the loser will be eliminated. So hopefully that will create a nice bit of pressure in this game. There is a lot at stake in this fight. So before I run through the list here for the Orks, just mention the patrons at gold level, so they get their names shouted out at the start of all of our battle reports. That is Alex Stillwar, Andrew Swan, Marcus Anthony, Luke Schwengel, Nathan Scrizuti, Nicholas Lucas, Patrick McPherson, Paul Cook, Will Wright and Zachary Siltonen. So big thanks to them for their support at gold level. You can check out the end credits for those supporting at silver level, and thanks also to those supporting at bronze. And all the proceeds on the Striking Scorpion 82 Patreon page go to my local War Games Club, SSWG. So 2,000 points of Orks, just 5 command points remaining here. I've spent 3 command points on taking a spearhead detachment along with the battalion, and then extra points being spent on relics and warlord traits, just to beef up this list as much as possible. Also an upgrade for one of the vehicles as well, a custom job being taken also. So the battalion, the main part of the force, I'm going to run it as Goths, so on 6s in close combat it pops extra attacks. The war boss, Gut Ripper, here, so for him is an attack squig, a power claw, and then just a regular shooter for him. Warlord trait given him is brutal but cunning, so +1 damage on the charge if he is charged or performs heroic intervention, and he can reroll all of his hit rolls as well. Then swapping out his power claw for a relic, which is the killer claw, which is reroll wounds. There's no -1 to hit as well, and it's a flat 3 damage. Then I've also spent a command point on him to make him the biggest boss, to give him a 4+ invuln save, an extra wound, and then also an extra attack as well. Then second HQ choice is the Weird Boy. I've paid the points to upgrade him to a Weird Boy Warphead. Fists of Gork and Warpath are his 2 psychic powers. Then I was running, just a slight tweak to this list, I was running Zog here, the War Boss on the bike, as a Death Killer War Trike, but the Warhammer 40,000 Imperial Armour Compendium has come out, and you can now take the Forge World model as a War Boss on a bike. So swapping him out, it saved me 10 points. So I've taken an extra bomb squig to add to the Tank Busters. And then keeping the relic that he's had previously, the Lucky Stick. So reroll hit rolls and wound rolls, and he grants +1 to hit for characters within 6 inches as well. Then for troops, to make up the battalion, 3 units of boys, 3 units of 10, all with a big chopper in each of those squads, and sluggers and choppers for those lads there, all mechanised up in trucks with a big shooter for each of those vehicles. Then for elites, it's a unit of meganobs, unit of 4, killsword car with 2 killswords, the rest are equipped with custom shooters and power claws for each of them. Then for heavy support, I've taken the Bonebreaker Battle Wagon. I've given it a custom job, Fortress, 3+ save and a 5+ invuln save. It's got grot riggers, a kill cannon, the death roller on the front, and 3 big shooters on that vehicle as well. So that makes up the battalion. The Spearhead Detachment, so it's a different culture. It's a subculture, Boom Boys. So rockets, weapons gaining +1 strength and an extra AP -1 with their firepower as well. The HQ choice is here. So a big mech with custom force field for him. Then Tank Busters are in this detachment, so 2 units of 8 Tank Busters, 1 of them with a bomb squig, and they're all equipped with rockets, and they're mechanised as well, so each of those going inside a truck with a big shooter. Then also 2 fast attack options, 2 Deathcopters, just units of 1 with their copter rockets. And then to make up the Spearhead, a slight tweak here, I've split these into units of 1, so there's 4 heavy supports been taken. There's the custom mega cannons used here on these mech guns, each with their 5 grot crew. So there's one other model, here it's the Pain Boy. He's actually part of the battalion, so he's going to fight the Scoffs just to grant his bonuses to models in that detachment. So that's the list here for the Orks. They've done okay, they've made it through to the last state. This is a bit of a grudge match. They've already played against Tom's Adeptus Custodes. Orks didn't win that one, so a point to prove here, and as mentioned earlier, whoever wins this will go through. I wonder if the Ripper will make it through to the next stage of the season. The Golden Boys stand in his way. We'll take a look now and see what Tom Covier has in his Adeptus Custodes list. Right, so 2,000 points of Adeptus Custodes here. Congratulations to Tom for making it thus far in the league, but he's got to get through the Ripper if he wants to make further progress. We'll let Tom run through his list.
Okay, so I've got my Custodian Guard with me today. I'm taking a patrol detachment, 2 3-man squads of Custodian Guard, one with 2 shields and a spear, the others with 2 spears and a shield. And then for the HQ choices, I've got Trajan Valoris and a shield captain on Dawn Eagle jet bike. Just the normal shenanigans really on the shield captain. He's been made captain commander and has indomitable construction for 2 wounds extra on top, so taking him to 9 wounds. He's superior creation, so ignores damage on 5s, and he's got the Orica Quellis 3+ invuln rerollable charge bike. Okay, and then for elites, I've got the Vexilla in Terminator armor. He has the Eagle's Eye relic for a 3+ invulnerable save, and I've also paid an extra CP to give him a Warlord trait, and the Warlord trait is the Dreadhost Warlord trait, All-Seeing Annihilator. So that's a 6-inch aura of any hit rolls of 6 score additional hits. And then for the fast attack options, I've got 5 bikes. Similar to how I normally run them, there is little red markings on the fins of the ones which are hurricane bolters, and then I've got 3 salvo launchers. I have a Tailmon Dreadnought, which I have paid 1 CP to make him Eternal Penitent, to give him +1 attack and rerollable charges, which now, that combined with the new Forge World updates, mean that he's on 6 attacks now, which is considerably better than it was before. And then just the standard Alaris bomb, 6 Alaris Terminators with axes.
Alright, so that's Tom's list. We'll go on to scenario and deployment now for this knockout game. Okay, so we have a mission. It's been randomised here for this battle. So it's a Vital Intelligence. It's number 13 here from the Grand Tournament 2020 Strike Force sized games. So deployment zone looks something like this. Tom won the roll-off and is elected to go in this corner of the table. So his deployment zone marked by the line of yellow dice, and there's no man's land across here, and then the orange dice mark out the Ork deployment zone. There are 6 objectives being used in this game. 4 in no man's land stretched across in this direction, 1 home objective for each player, 1 just here, and then 1 just tucked inside the Ork deployment zone just there. So the points being scored in this game: domination, control 2 or more objective markers is worth 5 points. This is at the start of your turn or during the command phase, and then 3 or more objective markers, another 5 points on top of that, and if you control more objective markers than the opponent, it's worth another 5 points on top of that as well. And that can all be scored on turn 2 onwards. So plenty of points available for primary objectives. And then for secondaries, both of us have chosen the mission secondary here, Data Intercept. So it's an action. Any unit can perform this action, and it's started at the end of your movement phase. So you move out onto an objective, you need to clear it of enemy models, arrive there at the end of your movement phase, and then survive through to the start of your next command phase. So you've got to survive the enemy turn. For each objective marker that's held, is really worth a point. So if you're controlling 3 objective markers, when it comes to the start of your command phase, you'll pick up 3 points, and so on. So both of us have gone for that. There's plenty of objectives around the table, so both sides fancy their chances at controlling and dominating these to pick up points. So that's the first secondary chosen for each of us. Orks have gone for engage in all fronts, so table quarters. It makes sense. They're going to be moving out into the different quarters of the table after objectives. And then to try and add more value to our objectives, we've gone for raise the banners high as well. So holding these objectives, it's another similar process to Data Intercept, an extra point being scored for each objective held. But it's only infantry can perform that action for that secondary. And then Tom has gone for
Bring it down.
Bring it down. It's the Achilles heel of this Ork force. Points been picked up for destroying vehicles. There's 4 of them there. The Deathcopters are vehicles. There's 5 trucks, and the larger vehicle there is our 25 points in total. So a good chance that Tom will be able to max out his 15 with that secondary.
Grind them down.
Grind them down, destroying more units than the Orks are able to. Again, a good choice with that secondary as well. So some strong secondaries being chosen by Tom. It's pretty much all about destroying the Orks. The Orks going for a different route here, as well as trying to take on the Custodes, spreading out, using their numbers to try and pick up points for objectives here across the board. That's the mission here. We'll go on to deployment. We'll start alternating placing units on the board. Right, so the battle mat that we're using in this game, it's from GameMat.eu. It's one of their urban mats here. And then we're also using some of their pre-painted terrain. So this large construct in the middle, these buildings here, these containers are all part of their industrial terrain set. So I've been adding to the paint job that they're pre-painted, but I've been adding to them just to get them to match in with my Games Workshop Adeptus Mechanicus terrain. But you can check out GameMat.eu for your supplies of battle mats and pre-painted terrain available from them as well. Right, so deployment's done. So Orks had plenty of units still to place after Tom had finished his deployment. So spreading across the broad front here, Orks preparing ready to go after their secondary, so getting ready to go out and spread onto these various no man's land objectives. So Deathcopter on this extreme right hand flank, tank busters here, Zog just here, a gun away from the main battery. I've positioned it here as one of the last one of the models that was placed after Tom had finished deploying. Just got a bit of a line of sight through against Tom's Dreadnought. Across here, 1, 2, 3 of the mech guns. Tank busters inside here. A truck with boys. Another truck with boys. Gut Rippers being a bit more cunning in this game. He's holding back, just watching the back door, waiting to see how the battle unfolds. I think this war boss knows how important this game is. He's hanging back for now. Inside that transport is the Weird Boy, and then Gut Stitcher, the Pain Boy, and then the 4 Mega Knobs. And then over on this flank, the Deathcopter on the extreme left is pushing right up to the edge of our deployment zone, and the smaller truck with 10 boys inside as well. So that's Ork deployment, just spreading all the way across their line, getting ready to push out onto these primary objectives. And then a little bit in contrast to that, Tom's deployment here, just making use of this line of sight blocking terrain. So Custodian Guard unit just here, the banner next to them. Trajan just behind. The bikers have deployed this terrain here, blocking line of sight. They're very well hidden. The Dreadnought deploying here, mostly blocked by this large piece of terrain Then behind the Dreadnought is the Shield Captain. He's been given Victor of the Blood Games, so Victor is his name here in this fight. Keep an eye on him, see how well he does. And then in reserve you can see the Alaris Terminator, 6 of those to arrive via Deep Strike at turn 2 onwards. So it is Horde here against Hyper Elite. Great contrast. We've seen these two armies clash already. I think that video's on YouTube, so if you want to check out what happened in the previous battle, then check that video, that battle report out. But it's a fresh game here, and a fresh chance for the Orks to get some revenge. So there is the potential for the Orks to go through. Gut Ripper could do it. He's an expert at upsetting things for people here, but we'll see what happens. We'll go on to the first turn of the game. It'll be handy if the Orks could go first. We've got our dice ready. I'm going to use the Tau dice just to help with my shooting.
I'll let you go first today.
Tom's so polite. Ripper. It's a 1. It's a 3. It is your choice.
I will definitely need to have a think.
Okay, you have a think here. So Gut Ripper, as I said to you, he's cunning. He's letting the Custodes make the choice. Gut Ripper doesn't mind. We'll see what Tom decides to do. We'll give him as much time as he needs. Whether to go first or second, the choice is his.
No.
Okay. Yeah, Tom will be praised or condemned for the decision he's made. He's decided to let the Orks wait. Tom's going to go first. Adeptus Custodes will take the first turn. You can definitely get stuff in range to shoot with, for sure. So there'll be a chance to cause some early damage against Gut Ripper's battle line here. We'll go on to turn 1. The forces of the Imperium will go first. Alright, so turn 1 movement complete here for the Adeptus Custodes. The bikes have jumped across here, so aggressive play from them. They're heading down in force in this direction. The Telemann Dreadnought, is it called? Yeah, it's moving forwards as well. So up and over the terrain here with the 2 units of Custodian Guard, Trajan Valoris with them, and the banner also. So Adeptus Custodes almost as one, pushing down in this direction here aggressively against the Orks. Remember, Tom's main focus is partly his board control, but also destroying Ork units and picking up points for secondaries. Orks, on the other hand, looking to try and spread out and camp out on objectives and start reaping points from that. So 2 different intentions here for both sides. Tom's movement is complete. Not many more, about 15 models to move.
I've got 15 models. Yeah, because I've got 6 off the board.
6 off the board, yeah, 15 models. So movement was very fast. No psychic phase either. So we'll now go straight on to the shooting phase. There was the option to play Gravity Field Projector. It lets the Orks extend the range from 9 to 18 to try and protect some of these units, but it costs 3 command points, so we're going to leave that. So just the standard armour here of the Orks to try and protect them as Tom prepares to fire. We'll see how much damage he can cause. So Telemann Dreadnought's going to make a start here. And this weapon's going to go into the...
Everything into this guy.
Absolutely everything.
Yeah, everything that he's got. He's only got 2 things that can fire at him. That's the rockets on top and the main gun he's got there.
Okay.
So 2s to hit. Reroll and 1s for the shield captain.
Okay. Toughness 5.
Yeah, 4s to wounds, so strength 5. So 2 wounds, -1.
Nice one. So take 5 up save. Yeah, no apologies. 5 up save becomes a 6 up. 6 is required. Save 1.
So 1 damage.
1 damage taken. 5 wounds remain.
Then I'm going to fire the beam version, which is going to be two shots. Hitting on 2s. And then this is, I want to say strength 8, but I'll double check in a minute, depending on what we get. Yeah, so it's going to be through anyway.
Yeah.
So -3.
Nothing I can do.
3 damage each.
Then he's gone, and they don't explode. It's just destroyed. So destroyed. If I did have the gravity wave or force projector, I would have blocked one of those. Is it worth 3 command points? By that dice roll, possibly worth it. But mech gun destroyed. Tom will pick up 2 points for fulfilling one of his secondaries for that as well. Interesting. Okay, so he's just lining up more shots. So the bikers, I think, with their firepower, they may be short ranged here. We'll see. Right, okay. Yes, firepower's been split here. So these 2 equipped to Hurricane Bolters, those 3 have the salvo launchers. Yep. The 3 salvo launchers just about in range here of this truck with the tank busters inside. And the Hurricane Bolters, really the only thing they can pick on is this truck just here.
So, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s.
Oh, just about. All 3 have hit.
Toughness?
6.
6. 3s.
Mm-hmm.
That's all of them.
Okay.
-4.
-4. Just imagine if I did have the field projector. I would have blocked 1.
We'll just stop 1.
3d6 damage. Ooh,
so
okay. 7, 8, 9.
How many has he got?
10.
Okay, so
He's going to command reroll
on that.
and score a 1 for being so rude. No, okay. So just keeping the score that Tom got, because I've got to try and ramshackle these on 6s. So this one, 2 damage. Yes, so that actually becomes 1. This one, almost ramshackled that, and the final ramshackle, the damage 4. No, okay, so actually it's 8 wounds taken, 2 wounds remain. So just that, because it's an Imperial Fist heap of junk, one of the rounds not causing as much damage.
Just the bolter shots here.
All hit.
And then what's your toughness on there?
Toughness 6 on these, it's going to be 5s,
so
yeah.
5s. Rerolling 1s for Trajan.
That's a really good roll. Loads have made it through.
2, 4, 6, 7.
Okay. 4 ups.
Yep, no. What's my call? Yeah, no AP.
5 wounds. Half destroyed that truck. 5 wounds taken. Right, so it's the captain here. 1 shot. Salvo launcher. He could try and finish this vehicle off here. He's bound to get the hit. He does.
Wounds.
Oh. It's a 1 with no command reroll.
Off the board, Luke. It's a shame they don't get the new metal rules, isn't it?
Oh, right, yes. Yeah. The new metal rules are pretty good.
Okay.
All right, so we're dropping down to just a wound. That's an infuriating result. It would have been good to see that truck from Tom's perspective gone, but it remains alive here just about. Surely that shooting phase finished.
Got nothing else
in range. No charges, no Overwatch to take place.
No.
Secondaries here. Yes, 2 points picked
down.
up for Bring It Down. And that's about it. And where's the objective? Oh, it's under that model. Yeah. Okay, so that one, if Tom survives, which he's going to survive through to next turn, then at the start of his next command phase, a point is available for pickup. End of turn here. So we've seen the first initial moves from the Adeptus Custodes. Orcs now know the direction they're going. They're heading off in this direction. I think the Orcs must respond here. We'll see what they can do as they try and contain this Custodes advance. We're going to turn 1 now for Gut Rippers, lads. Alright, so movement's taken place for the Orcs, moving out in all different directions here, swarming across the board, scrambling for objectives. So Deathcopter's made a regular move and has claimed this objective on the right-hand side. This truck's has gone 7 in total, 6-inch move and then a 1-inch advance. It's got to here. It's now empty. I've disembarked just to take advantage of stratagems and all of our abilities have disembarked from the vehicle. Just here, the squig is with that squad, so they just behind the pipes. This truck has advanced and headed off in this direction towards this objective, a bit slower because of the 5 wounds that remain. So Zog has surged ahead, taking matters into his own hands here, and is heading off straight towards the Dreadnought. Termite usually try and hide him, but he's gone straight for the Adeptus Custodes here. He's been joined by, he's inspired a unit of Ork boys. They've disembarked from this truck and not advancing because there's no regular war boss. Speed while here, it grants it to vehicles and bikers, so these are not going to advance them, so at least they've got a chance of making a charge. The guns have shuffled along to their right, heading off across in this direction, trying to lend some fire support against the advancing Adeptus Custodes. Then across here, disembarked with the Pain Boy just to create a zone here to stop deep strikers from coming in. Disembarked with the Weird Boy. Also, he's moved on to this objective. Just a regular move from him. He has performed the action in data intercept. Yeah, so he's going to perform that. He'll perform that one, and then at the start of the next command phase, we'll pick up points depending on how many objectives that we control with him. So then with Napoleon gets smashed out. If I perform an action with him, we reckon he'll lose all his abilities, including the custom force field. So we're going to leave him as he has not performed the action, not raised the banners yet. Then Gut Ripper and the Mega Knobs inside the Bone Breaker. They've shifted round, just cautiously moving around this direction. Just with the manoeuvring that's taken place, the road is clear ahead. Then swing around to the other side of the board. This unit of Tank Busters, just a regular 12-inch move. They do have line of sight across in this direction. Unit of boys inside the truck holding this objective. Unit of boys inside the truck onto this objective. And the Copter has moved around in support also. So Orks continuing to spread out across the board and have claimed a good number of objectives on the table. We'll go on to their psychic phase next. Performing an action, correct? Yeah, it's no psychic phase. The Weird Boy is busy. So we will now go on to the shooting phase for the Orks. This is all kicking off very early in this game. There's no holding back from both sides. So momentous events, we reckon, are going to take place very quickly in this game. We'll go on to shooting phase for the Orks next. So we're going to kick off with this unit of Tank Busters. They've disembarked, so we're going to get all of our abilities. I'm going to play more DACA on them as well. It's cost 2 command points, but it means that unmodified 5s and 6s will cause extra shots when shooting at the Dreadnought.
Over there, or?
Yes, these re-roll their hits against vehicles.
Okay, so I'll play Emperor's Auspice, so you don't re-roll anything.
I'm gonna cry. That's cost Tom 2 command points. Okay, so I just get a normal lot of shooting and no re-rolls.
You can't re-roll damage, you can't re-roll hits, you can't re-roll wounds, or amount of attacks.
It's a good stratagem. So we'll fire the whole squad, we'll throw in the bomb squig as well. But that plan's been ruined here. The only consolation is it cost Tom 2 command points, but I'm sure he's glad to part with those. So regular 5s and 6s for hits, just as normal.
They still explode.
Like the stratagem still counts. I can't re-roll anything.
You can't re-roll those.
Those, gotcha.
But you still get your explodes for those.
Right, gotcha. Okay, right. Bit of a consolation. Here come the extra 3. 1 extra hit on top of that. So I can't even re-roll a wound roll or anything like that. Powerful stuff. So 3s to win. This is strength 9 because of Boom Boys. Would have command re-rolled that, but nope. Yeah, Tom V on the 4+ invuln save to block these.
So block 2.
Yes. 3 damage.
So that was reduced down to 1 because of the new Dreadnought rule. Reduced down to 2 because of the new Dreadnought rule.
Yeah, due to Eternal.
Yep. And then I ignore them on 6s. Nope, so take 2.
Yay. I'm taking 2 wounds. Right, it's a start. Down to... You have to find out here. Telemann Dreadnought. I think he starts on 15, 16 wounds. Okay, 14 wounds. Down to 12. It may well have to be Zog that tries to bring him down. Okay, we've made a start. But that should have been a lot more damage coming through. Good tactical play. Good use of stratagem. And that's blunted this attack here from... oh. There's a squig. We'll fire him. 2s for hit. Hits. I think that pops an extra shot. So we'll fire another shot, which hits.
Does it work on a squig?
I think so, because the unit gets it. We'll just double check. Just roll 2 6s here with a squig. Yeah, it is 2 hits, we reckon. This isn't a rocket though, so I reckon I'm on strength 8. So fours. Ooh. Okay, it does. Yeah, interesting. Blocks 1. This is D6 damage.
If only I could -1 down to 0.
And I can't reroll that.
No,
You're sure?
Yeah. No. And I save it on this.
And I feel no pain. Oh dear. So Squig's life. Right, so he's gone. What if I come on reroll that? I just need to find out. 4, doing 4 damage. Blah.
Or 3.
Or 3, yes, due to there may be less because of Tom's just going to roll.
Yeah, 2.
He rolled another 6, right, okay. All right, so we'll have to be content with that. We'll move on to, let's go for some copter rockets. Missed. Let's go to a grot gun. We're going to fire at the Dreadnought. D6 shots. So I'm free to command reroll this one.
No, you can't reroll.
It's played on him.
Yeah.
Right, gotcha. Yeah. Number of shots, just got to fire him anyway. It's 5. Okay, no complaints. 4s. That is excellent. That's really good. No mortal wounds. The 6 pops an extra shot, which misses. This is strength 8, so 4s to wound. 2 3s.
Yeah,
didn't block that one. This one's D6 damage. It's a 6.
-1.
-1 is 5, yes. Due to Eternal. There's another 6, alright. 4 damage, dropping down to 8 wounds. That was good shooting from the grots. Well done. They may be little gits, but they have big guns. So.
They're surprisingly accurate.
They're good. No, they train. Between games, whenever the Orks don't play on the channel, they are practicing day in and day out. They're very studious. So, yeah, it's an ongoing discussion here about abilities. The previous fight between these two armies, there was a big discussion broke out about Orks and abilities and using them whilst inside vehicles. So we've played it in the previous game that Orks can't use their abilities, such as Daka and so on, whilst inside the transport. There's some people disagree with that. We're not entirely sure of the correct ruling, so we're going to carry on as we were. So I'm going to fire these shots needing 5s. It's coming from the tank busters going into the custodian guard. Just 5s for hits, and 6s are not going to pop extra shots because we're inside the vehicle. So it's a bit of a downer, but we'll roll up and get 3 hits. So we'd have popped an extra shot, but it's going to be 3s to wound. And not command reroll. So there's 2 saves here
I'll
to
take
make.
on my shield.
On the shield.
Yeah, I'm good.
Pass both, okay. We'll go copter rockets. 2 shots. These will get the bonus because they're not inside a vehicle. 6 is a hit, so I'll fire another shot and miss. 3s for a wound. Another wound comes through. 3 plus 1 save on the shield.
Nope.
No, command reroll.
What damage is it?
This is damage 3.
That's damage 3 as well.
So it's going to slay one of the models, I think, for custodian guard.
Not worried about one model. 5. I know I'm going to roll a 1 if I do this.
If I chant 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
It works every time.
Yeah.
I use it against James.
Yeah.
Is that legal? You can do that, can't you? You can chant before someone rolls a dice, I think so. It's always worked against James and it works. It works on any Imperial player. So if you're fighting against Imperium and they're trying to roll like a 3+ power armor save or invuln save, just chant 1 or 2, 1 or 2, and about 50% of the time they fail. Okay, so you can see there's now 2 custodian guards. This is part of Gutripper's dastardly plan. This gun can now see through to the banner, and look out, sir, rule no longer applies. So we're going to take a pot shot at him at long range. Range 36, yeah, we're in miles in range. 5 shots, okay, 4s for hits. We'll take a mortal wound, bit of Daka as well coming through, which misses. So 2 hits, then 3s to wound. Oh, what's his invuln save? 3+.
3 up, yeah.
No, it's a bad habit. I'll wait. So, 1.
Don't.
1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2.
Oh, come on.
Going it through. D6 damage. This is where we save. Oh. So I'm going to stop doing 1 or 2, 1 or 2. But ask Tom the question: does it work?
I'm not saying it.
He's not saying it does work. He doesn't want it to break out. People using it against Imperial players, but that's a little trick that you can use when playing against Imperial armies. All right, so we'll press on. Some sneaky stuff going on here from the Orks. Desperate stuff from them. We'll press on with more firepower. Right, sluggers and choppers here against the shield captain. You never know, might be able to do something. 5s and 6s for hits. 6 pops an extra attack, which hits as well. And what is strength 4? Right, 5s. And it's 4. No minus, just regular 2-up saves.
Yep.
All pass, no problem. We'll resolve some big shooters here. So this one against the Dreadnought. 1 hit and 1 extra attack. The 5s are misses because we advanced. And it is a wound, strength 5. So just 2-up save. We'll go the same with this one. He advanced as well, so 6s. 2. Pops an extra hit as well. 5s to wound. Nothing. There you go. So nothing comes through from that one. So that's those 2 resolved. I think he's got Daka guns. We'll come back to the war boss on the bike. He'll put his 3 shots into the lone or the 2 custodian guardsmen. Failed. Yeah, so we've got Daka guns into here. 1 extra shot, which misses. 5s to wound. Just trying to pick off a wound. No wounds coming through at all from them. That's pretty much the firepower done. 2 trucks across here with their big shooters are going to go against the custodian guard squad. Just fire both at the same time. 5s or 6s, pop in an extra shot. 5s, 4s to wound. Strength 5, toughness 5. 2 saves, no minuses.
Yep.
Pass those. All right. So that is the shooting phase resolved for the Orks. Disappointing from them. Good tactical play here. Just 6 wounds caused against the Dreadnought. So it will be combats here where the Orks may stand some kind of chance at bringing the Dreadnought down, but I don't think so. We'll see what Zog can do. We'll go on to charges, possibly Overwatch next. Right, so charges have taken place. No Overwatch here. Zog's at the last moment, change of plan, went away from the Dreadnought as the original intention, but due to Eternal, the invuln save and all those things stacking up, he's instead gone into the bikers here and the shield captain, so he's made contact. The unit of boys rolled a 10, so they've piled in as well. So early contact here from the Orks, all kicking off on turn 1. So Tom's paid a command point, it's let him heroically intervene with the Dreadnought. He's happy to throw that into close combat.
Fraternity of Heroes.
Fraternity of Heroes goes off there to swing the Dreadnought in. So a tense fight here, because this could have repercussions to the rest of the game, depending on how well Zog does. Almost like he wants to be his own war boss. Here, Gut Ripper, the older war boss at the back, and Zog trying to make a point here by charging headlong in at the very start of the game. So I need to declare what I'm going to attack here. So I'm going to attack first with Zog, and I'm going to put all of my attacks into just the bikers, the regular bikers. That's what I'm going after with his attacks. Now Tom needs to make some decisions about some appropriate stratagems that could be used to try and limit the damage the Zog can do. Zog, war boss on a bike, so 5 attacks with him, 6s will pop extra attacks. He's equipped with the lucky stick, so +1 to his hit rolls, so that'll cancel out the -1 for the power claw. He rerolls his hits, so he's going to be on 2s to hit, rerolling 1s, and then he'll be on, we reckon, 2s to wound, and that's re-rollable as well for the lucky stick. So there's the potential of some damage coming through. Tom has some options to try and...
I need to keep the bikes alive.
True.
So I'm going to...
It's tough here. It's just, you're kicking off on turn 1.
Very silly and spend 4 CP. No, I'm not actually. No, I've got... Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 CP on Emperor's Auspice, so you can't re-roll anything. And I'm going to do that for free from Trajan. And then I'm going to spend another 2 CP to give them transhuman. So then you need 4s to wound.
Right, okay. The points have been spent. Is this a dastardly Ork plan to bleed the Custodians' drive command points? But your situation comes up. You have to spend when you need to. So we'll go on to attacks now with Zog. His potential has been seriously cut down. We've declared it anyway. We've put all the attacks into the bikers, so here it goes. So I'm still on 2s to hit you.
Yeah. Ones.
It worked!
Yay!
Well done. So I can't re-roll that.
Nope.
Very good. That 6 still pops an extra attack. Okay.
Yep. Ones.
Yes, it worked again.
There we go. That's my turn to do the 2.
Okay, yeah, okay. Fair enough. And then I'm going to go for 4s to wound him.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, didn't save me anything for 2 CP.
That's gone through. Okay. So 6 is pop mortal wounds, D3 mortal wounds. No, it's a joke. Just scare you a little bit.
4s?
Yeah, so down to the invuln save now.
D3, isn't it? That's... Oh.
Oh, no.
The 1s and 2s worked on myself again.
So you command re-roll one of them?
No, I'm not. No. It's D3, isn't it?
Yes.
So 4 wounds each. So.
And again, I can't re-roll the damage either.
Nope. So 1 damage. 2 damage.
Please kill a biker.
No, you don't.
Triple 2.
Boom.
Alright, so usually this would work well for the orcs, but it's these powerful stratagems being used to blunt this early orc assault. So I can interrupt play of your last 2 command points. Alright, so orc boys will attack. I can see why, we're hardly going to cause any trouble here, but we'll attack the orc boys. They're already squeezed in as much as they can because Zog's parked right next to them. So just the front 5, including the knob, will attack. The others are just going to have to wait where they are. Okay, so this is Sluggers and Choppers. This is Goths, so we will pop an extra 2 attacks, which hit. 5s to wound. You never know. We'll ask you to make 5 saves. Well done, lads. Good try.
Any minus?
No, nothing at all. Just regular 1s will do. There's 1.
And I'll use my...
Once per turn.
Yeah, once per turn reroll. There you go.
Passed. Unbelievable. Okay, low in number, but the most elite that you can get, I think, in 40k. So no wounds come through. There's the knob, actually. With his big chopper. They've all hit. Just check this one. Here, there's 3. So is that 3 a wound?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 saves to make. -1.
Yeah.
That all passed. Okay, well done. So it's Tom's chance to fight back here.
I'll go with the Dreadnought first into your bike.
Into Zog. Okay.
So he gets 4 attacks as base now, +1 for the Gauntlet, and then +1 for Eternal Penitent. Not Eternal Penitent. Yeah, Eternal Penitent. He is wounded. So I would say he's highly likely hitting on 3s. I'll double check that. Actually,
Full profile.
still full profile. So 2s. So that's all of them. And then
I'm toughness 7.
your toughness 7.
Yes.
And lucky for you, good sir, I'm strength 16. So
Okay.
yeah, strength 16.
Strength 16.
So that's all of them.
Okay.
2, 4, 6 at -3.
6 of them. We'll see if the 3+ invuln save will hold here. What's the minus? What's the minus?
-3.
Right. That's it. I don't have anything.
How many did we get through?
6.
That's 4 damage each.
4 damage each.
Yeah.
24 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. That's it. I can't even explode.
We'll move him now.
He's gone.
Away.
Oh, hang on a second. I've got a stratagem. Yeah, okay. So I've played Orcs is never beaten. Characters slain. It wouldn't be wise to go into the bikers because all the stratagems that are still loaded up on those. So I am going to swing into the Dreadnought here. So 5 attacks. If I get 5 6s. There's 2. There's 3. Reroll this one. That's 4. I don't know what to say. Honestly, not to say. We'll try and hit with those. They've all hit. Zog, I don't know what to say. It's going to be toughness 8. It's going to be 3s to wound. And I'm going to reroll those 2. Almost all of them. 8 saves to make here. AP -3 from Zog's Power Claw. 4 up in invuln saves.
4 through.
Okay, alright. 4d3 damage. Each one's -1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like 3 -1, 2.
So 2, 2, and then 1 and 1. 6. And then
Ignores 1. So
5 wounds taken.
Down 3.
Good for you, Zog. You died, but it was worth the charge. It was worth that 2 command points, I think, just getting the extra wounds on the Dreadnought. So good stuff from him. Yes, a consolidation move is available. Landing on an objective. Okay. Fascinating encounter here. Some select units from both sides clashing in the middle. A tense fight very early on in this engagement. Alright, so bikers have made their piling move just to slaughter the Orc boys. It should be a foregone conclusion here. not gone quite according to plan for the Orks, but at least some damage has been caused. Dreadnought down to 3 wounds remaining.
Right.
Tom just quickly running up his hits.
3s.
3s to wounds, yeah, take the Orks off, they're gone. That was very, very quick. Very humane way of bringing Orks down. Lanced and destroyed very, very quickly. A consolidation move available for that unit, and that concludes all the fighting. So consolidation move being made, just edging ever closer to the Orks here. This could be their undoing, potentially. These bikers are getting very close. And remember, it's Tom's turn coming up next. So these could move forward. Is it a 14-inch move?
Yeah.
So plenty of firepower available. Deadly in close combat. And the Ork line now stands open for assault. So Orks need to be careful. And they may well find themselves in a lot of trouble. The Alaris Terminators could turn up as well. But we'll end the turn just here. I think he's allowed to make a consolidation move because
He didn't attack.
He didn't charge. No, I think he's okay. All right. So, end of turn. We'll see if the Orks have picked up any kind of points anyway.
Yeah, not till next turn.
Yeah.
It's a banner. None this turn.
Yeah, no banners raised this turn. Data has to wait, and then I've sort of seen what Tom's going to do next. This could hurt. We're going to move on to the next turn for the Adeptus Custodes. Points picked up, yes, we've got 2 for engaging all fronts, just table quarters being controlled here by the Orks. But we'll go on to turn 2 now. So much has happened already, mini fight taking place, but the results that we've seen here, I think, are going to have a major impact on the overall result of this game. Orks have made an early assault, mixed results. Dreadnought's taken some serious damage, but not destroyed. The original intention was to down as many bikers as possible, but with some clever use of stratagems, it has kept all 5 of those alive. Zog's alive, but hope always remains whilst the Ripper himself remains on the battlefield. We'll go on to turn 2 now for the Adeptus Custodes. Okay, so we are on turn 2. I think Tom's, we've sort of been discussing Tom's options here. He's saying just try and destroy as many Orks as possible, especially the vehicles. They bleed so many points here on that secondary for bringing it down. And then try and kick the Orks off of as many primaries as possible. That will deny us our primary objectives points and also stop us from raising banners and scanning sites as well. So plenty of incentive there to try and remove the Orks off of as many objectives as possible. So that's the intention. I'll just mention the objective markers here. These are the new ones for the channel. So there should be a link in the comments section below this video for an eBay link. The link will take you directly there, and you'll be able to pick up a set of 6 of those objective markers, which you can use in your own games of 40k. They're 40mm in size. That's the official size required for objective markers for games of Warhammer 40,000. They ship internationally as well, so wherever you are in the world, then those objective markers are available. So Tom's move going ahead here. They're still densely packed in this area, but we may well see that change as the bikers make them. Where to go? The spot for choice as far as targets are concerned. Remember, the Alaris Terminators could come down this turn as well to cause even more trouble. Okay, finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, movement's done. So spreading out to try and deal with the orcs here in all different directions. So Dreadnought's holding this objective has shifted across. The intention is to split the firepower up and deal with all of these targets here and potentially close combat as well. The bikers, this is what I thought Tom would do. They've headed off straight across here in this direction. If they can take out the weird boy, that's going to stop us from scanning all these sites. So he's the one performing the action.
Yeah, the plan is obviously all my stuff's objective secured. So try and kill your characters, lock down the guns.
Yes.
Take away all your points for this turn and try and get some points for me. I know he's going to come out and absolutely smash my bikes, but it's just a sacrifice I'm willing to make to try and
You see everyone?
stop
You see the reputation that the Ripper has?
4 damage. Rerolling everything is not to be sniffed at.
No. So that's good. Ripper has that kind of reputation. We'll see. He's got to come out at some point. Custodes are bringing the fight to him for sure. Alaris Terminators have turned up on top here. Their firepower can be directed at characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only if I pay CP.
Right. Okay.
And I was considering this, but then I thought, no, I'm just going to charge him.
Yeah, it's held them back here. The banner, which we don't really talk about what happened with the banner ad, but that could have been used to drop them in closer. But that option now is gone, so it's down to a regular deep strike with those. Trajan across here with this Custodian squad. The other damaged squad's gone back onto the home objective, and the shield captain on the Dawn Eagle jet bike's gone across here. All of Tom's army counts as objective secured. He actually now controls that primary objective. So
everything apart from the Dreadnought.
Except the Dreadnought, right, okay. So movement's done. When the Custodians spread out like this, they look more in number, especially when they're able to cover multiple targets. So few in number, but their presence is certainly going to be felt this turn. They've spread out across the board, getting ready to cause havoc here against the Orcs. And they need to. It's a high-pressure game, this one. Tom has to do well, and he has to make an impact. Otherwise, the Orcs will snatch victory here. So we'll go on to shooting phase next.
So I'll fire his flamers first.
Yeah, I'm just on the other side, just giving you a view from Tom's perspective of the game. This is how it looks from the Imperial side of the table. Nice and quiet at this end. Look, there's no orcs around here. All the action's taking place across the other side of the board. We'll go on to shooting now. I think Tom's going to fire the Dreadnought first. Right, so tough choice is where to split the fire, but it's been declared. So the first lot of shooting is the Flamers.
Yep.
Going into...
Oh, see, that's not good. Into the helicopter.
4 hits on the helicopter. With a Defcopter.
3s. So it's 3 at -2.
4 at -2.
4 at -2, yeah.
6s.
I can count, I promise.
No, I fouled all of them. That copter's gone. Yeah, so he can be removed. That's 2 victory points as well for him. So we're holding that objective, but it's quite a flimsy unit just there.
Heavy 6 into him.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Tom's damage, you see. It's 4s for hits.
What's your toughness?
Toughness 6.
Oh, strength 7. So
just about.
At -2.
I need a 6, otherwise this truck's going to go. Yeah, oh no, it's gone. Do I command reroll? I don't think so. No, I need to save my command points, so I'm just going to roll to detonate. Oh, drop the dice off the table. 3, no, alright, but truck destroyed. Another 2 points picked up. I do like the Ork army mechanised, but it creates a problem when it comes to bring it down. I do concede a lot of points for that secondary objective. Okay, so truck's gone here as well. Flank starting to be cleared of Ork units. Okay, firepower declared from these. The 2 Hurricane Bolters are going to go into the Tank Busters, a wise choice, and 3 Salvo Launchers into this truck just here. That contains Tank Busters at this point.
So the Hurricane shots.
2s. The captain's nowhere near them, so... Toughness 4.
That's a lot of 1s.
Yeah, it should be close enough to wiping the target out. 5 up save, I reckon, for this cover. Is there an agreement on that? So 5 pluses? No minus at this stage. Tactical Doctrine is... Oh, sorry, that's Space Brain. Save 2.
8 dead.
I'm a dice short here. Not saved. That's 8 dead. That's going to leave the Knob alive, actually. He's on 2 wounds. Yes, so the Knob will remain with 1 wound remaining. So he's going to evaporate. They're going to foul morale anyway, but there he is. And then now the Salvo Launcher's needing 2s. Okay. tempted to go for a command reroll.
The captain's still got one, so.
Okay.
Rerolling against vehicles to wound.
Useful.
Two
yeah,
wounds.
2 wounds make it through.
-4.
Nothing I can do.
Oh, 4 damage.
Okay. I'll roll 2 dice here trying to get 6s. No, okay, so it is 4 damage, 6 wounds remain. Yeah. Okay, salvo launcher now from the captain. It's going into the truck.
Hits.
Yes.
Wounds.
Nothing I can do.
6. 2 again.
Okay. Potential of a ramshackle.
I might reroll that too.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll that too.
Command reroll being used.
Yes.
No. Touche. Do I command reroll?
You can't. I doubt you can reroll that. Ramshackle won't be in the.
Correct. No, you're absolutely right. Leave it at that then. See if we explode. Yeah, almost. All right, truck destroyed. The occupants. Just don't roll any ones. 1 dead. Okay, so disembarking here. We lost one of our number. It's a crossfire though. Tom's going to fire the Alaris Terminators into them. 5 of them can see through down to them. And the other one on his own?
No, he'll fire at the.
They've got 2 weapons, haven't they? And they can fire at different targets.
Well, yeah, well, the grenade launcher's not going to be in range of that.
Just nothing?
He'll fire his axe into the knob that's left there.
Okay. So he's going to fire just a regular shot across here against the copter. The rest are going to decker into here against them.
Just do the copter. Hits. Wounds.
2 sixes.
-1.
5 up. It's a 6 in return. A lot of 6s being rolled in this game.
And then the other guys, rapid fire, all hit. Force.
Okay.
So 5 at -1.
Nothing I can do about that. 5 slain.
And then the grenades.
On top of that as well. Okay.
5d3 grenades. In fact, you're over 2, 4,
7
6,
models, yeah.
So it automatically goes to 3.
3, yep.
So 3. If it's D3, what does it go to? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What does a blast
2.
go
That's
to?
2.
It goes to 2.
3. No, if it's D3, what does it go to? It's still 3, I think. I think it's 3 shots. Still minimum for D3 blast, but we'll press on. Here, correct us if we're wrong. So this is the shots in 2s. Force to wound, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and these are -3.
Oh, right. Well, there you go. Another. That's it. We're wipeout destroyed. Okay, so that's that squad gone. Orcs taking a beating now. Their units are quickly being brought down.
Okay.
So it's hurting here. You can imagine the Gut Ripper getting infuriated watching all of this taking place. We haven't even reached the charge phase yet. Things could turn very nasty indeed. But we're still buoyant, still jubilant here. Ripper remains alive. So really the Orcs are still winning. Tom can press on.
Charges.
Right, okay, shooting is finished. We'll go on to charges then. There's plenty of charges. Dreadnought across here. The bikers, they're poised to cause trouble. Tom may well want to charge in here with the Shield Captain and the Dawn Eagle jet bike as well. So a 3-pronged attack.
Go for the...
I'm going to Overwatch and I'm just a joke. 7, and he goes, yep. So he's just going to tuck in there. And the bikers, be interested to see what Tom declares.
So the bikers are going to charge... basically everything along here.
Across here?
Yeah.
What about...
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Can you pile in or...
No, the vehicle just sits there, yeah.
But it's better that I charge you than you charge me, isn't it, with that thing?
Yes, because on the charge I get D6 extra attacks, so in a way that kind of makes sense.
I mean, I know the bikes will die, but it's just about doing as much damage as I can before they die.
Why would they die?
When these guys get up. Not this turn.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to just ignore him.
Yep.
And I'm going to...
Keeping the camera rolling here just to capture Tom's
I'll
thoughts.
charge... I'm not going to declare him as a charge because I don't think I can get there without killing these 2.
That's that gun, yeah.
So I'll kill the... I'll charge these 2.
Characters and the 2 guns.
The 2 guns, yeah.
Alright. I'd love to spend a command point on Overwatch one of the guns, but I can't. I've got 2 command points left. I need them, so Tom's free to charge here. We're not going to stop him.
Oh.
Double 6. I ain't getting. There's just too many 6s being rolled in this game. That's crazy. So he's limited to the targets he's declared, but it's a double 6. These bikers are fired up and ready to get stuck into the Orks here.
I can fly over
them, swing out round from behind, yeah. So let him position his models here, but he's got a 12-inch movement here. Okay, so charge not taking place here. Tom's reasoning, if he charges into the vehicle and destroys it, the boys will get out and then they'll grab the objective. So he's going to sit where he is in defiance. So that's the charges taking place. You've seen the movement here from the jet bikes. We've gone to combat resolution. Orks can interrupt play, but there's really nothing of any good to interrupt play with. So I think Tom's free to pick a unit and attack with. It's going to be the bikers first anyway, so there's no interrupts worth doing. Okay, attack's been allocated now. So this biker's putting all of his attacks into here. This biker's going into here. He's within an inch of him, so it's going to be all of his attacks into there. This guy's going to split 2 onto each of my characters. He's going to back up and stick 4 attacks into him.
So I'll do the 6 on...
him being the Big Mac, the custom force field. Now, checking the rules in the Psychic Awakening book, it just says units whole within 9 inches get a 5+ invuln save. We all thought it was for shooting, but it doesn't say that. So we're going to grant the 5+ invuln save to all of these units. Tom will no doubt attack.
Which is big.
Tom's going to attack that model first, though, to try and bring the force field down.
So 3s.
Yes.
I roll it because I charged. So that's all of them. 5.
5+ invuln saves, and there's 5 of them. So we need a miracle.
You maybe get one.
I could just try and command reroll just to try and mess things up a little bit. Is it worth it? Do you know what? I'm going to do it. You never know. 1d3 damage.
2
wounds taken. Okay, interesting. Okay, so Napoleon stays alive. So he's going to grant the 5+ invuln save to the other units, whether that helps or not. This is 6 attacks going into the weird boy. 3s to wound him. It's rerollable.
Oh, this is
not going well. 5+ invuln saves granted by the custom force field. No, nothing I can do. 2d3. You've probably got him. Oh, no, you haven't. 2 wounds caused on him.
5 or a 6 to kill him.
Yes, it's doable. I rolled 1, but whether it's worth a command point. Tom's down to 2. The Ork's down to 1. 5+ to kill the weird boy.
So at the minute, we'll have to have a look at the wording because I'm objective secured and I'm on there, so I shut down your banner anyway, don't I?
Yeah, and I have no objective secured stuff around here.
Yeah,
so
I'll need to see whether I shut down your banner and shut down the vital.
Right, we'll check the rules.
I need to check that first before I see whether I roll.
Come on, reroll. All right, give us a moment here. We will check the rules, and Tom's going to make a decision. Okay, so Tom's thinking about doing it. The situation then, and we reckon we'll get the point for holding that one at the start of our command phase. This is not worth very much. Tom's currently denying our primary objectives. We only hold that one over there. That one we don't hold anymore. This one we don't hold because Tom's objective is secured. So are you going to go for this?
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Why not?
Here it comes, 5+.
No.
It's a fortnight. It doesn't go through.
Another wound off anyway.
Okay. Yes, I need to add an extra wound onto the weird boy. He's almost slain. Has 1 wound left. So what we've got, so these 3 have attacked. Now we're going across here. So it's this one, putting all of his attacks into this gun.
It would help if I could hit.
And attempting to wound is 2 6s.
No, so 2.
2 make it through. 5+ invuln save. No, 2d3 damage. You could destroy it.
6.
Double 6 again. How many times are we going to get this in this game? That gun's gone. All the little grots and slain. And Tom just immediately adding the points on for destroying vehicles. And then into the next gun.
Same again. Roll it. Yep. 3.
Got to get a 5+. We get 1. 2d3. Oh, it cheated on a 6.
Yeah.
Almost another double 6 rolled. 5 wounds caused. That's not the one that took a mortal. No, all right, so it is 1 wound remaining.
You did that last time as well.
Yeah, I just reminded Tom, maybe Misericordias, possibly, on these models. In the meantime, we'll check our stats. The Grots are preparing to scratch, poke, spit and fight against you. But
all Misericordias.
oh, they've all got Misericordias, right. We've randomised it.
Misericordias.
Yes, 2 Misericordias into the Weird Boy. This is fair's fair. 1 hit.
Nothing.
No wound. Oh, right, okay. And then 1 Misericordia into Napoleon. Which strength 4, toughness 4.
I'm strength 5.
Does wound then.
Yep, so -1.
5 up. No, no wound
one
taken. 1 damage.
1.
Yeah, so this guy's Misericordia was used up on the dead model.
Yep.
This one into him. This is the last roll. 6. 4 is a toughness 5. Is a wound, yep.
Yep.
5 up. No.
Gone.
Destroy. Destroyed. The Misericordia is like a dagger.
He just
Stabbing one of the last grots.
threw against the last.
You can imagine maybe one of the grots clambered up on top of the bike, scratching away, dagger drawn, and finished him off. But that's the end of that gun. Oh, guns are dying. Orcs taking damage. We've got some characters now. We'll try and fight back. Cause a bit of damage. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to fight back, but Tom, you need to make a consolidation move with him. And then we'll come on to this fight just here.
So they're not going to go anywhere into the...
You can just push in a bit more with those. 1, 2, and 3. It's been good. It's been mightily impressive. Look at the Custodes on the board now. Spread all across, looking strong.
Wow, that was awful. I don't know wrong. Wow, look at that.
I think it's just the 1 hit.
That actually means that I can't kill the tank. I'll take 4 wounds off of it, but I can't.
Ramshackle. No. It's down to 1. There's no rules we can sort of push me in this direction, could you? No? Okay. Right, done. That's him finished. So, fighting back with the characters. Okay, Weird Boy. We'll hit. 3's to wound with a staff. Just the 1 wound. Save you -1. So 3 plus save.
Fine.
Passed. Yeah, great. And then attacking back with the Big Mac. Missed with him. 1 attack with him. Missed. And that's my combat's done. So, morale? None. You've wiped out everything that could have made a morale test. There's morale down here. It's auto fail. I don't have the points to stop it. So he's going to disappear. Yeah, it is auto fail morale here. No matter what I rolled, it would have been a model slain. So that's the end of the knob from the Tank Busters. So Tank Busters destroyed. Guns mostly destroyed. Zog's gone. Not looking good at all here for the Orcs. But we'll fight on. Here, perhaps the Orcs just fighting on, knowing that they may have lost this game already, but it's been some expert play here for the Adeptus Custodes, one of the stronger armies on the channel, and they're punishing the Orcs here at this stage. So just to recap on points then, being picked up, you've probably maxed out almost, nearly maxed out on Bring It Down, so on 13 wounds caused, or 12 works of it at this stage.
Bring it down, grind them down, so...
Oh, you're going to get that?
I'll get that turn.
Yeah, okay, destroying units, yes.
So it's yours.
And then data intercept points can be picked up next turn for that. So it is going extremely well here for the Adeptus Custodes. But the Orcs have some fight left, and then perhaps the last chance for them is Gut Ripper and his lads that are still inside this battle are going to chance for them at least to take on the bikers and then see what happens from there. But not looking good here. Orc firepower, which is usually the more deadly part of this army, but it's been destroyed, so Orcs are hamstrung at the moment with no firepower to help them. But Gut Ripper will fight on. We're going to the second turn. Turn 2 coming up for the Orcs. Still some entertainment to come, I think. Gut Ripper, who knows what he can do. Alright, so moving for the Orcs here on turn 2. The game's not over yet. There's some chance for them. Moved across here with this damaged truck just onto this objective. Then across here, we've kept the Weird Boy in close combat. Napoleon's pulled back and he's put a wound. I reckon he can do that. He's put a wound back onto this gun, which has moved back 3 inches. We've advanced with the Pain Boy, Gut Stitcher. Gut Ripper's disembarked. He's just there. And then disembarking, moving, advancing here with the Mega Knobs, they'll be able to shoot and charge. Not shoot, because we've stayed in close combat here against these, but advancing, preparing to charge against the bikers and the Death Roller, or the Battle Wagon here, getting ready to charge as well. 2 units of Orc Boys have disembarked. We're going to try and overwhelm the Shield Captain if we can. This truck's held back where it is, and then the truck and Death Copter on that objective. So Orks have taken a hammering, but they've still got plenty of fight left in them. We'll go on to their psychic phase next. So the weird boy, Smite. Yeah, we'll go for Smite. It goes off just about. D3. Oh, no, plus of Wah energy might be a +1. But it's gone off on a 5. What's the options that Tom has? He's got 1 command point left. Well, lets you make a Deny the Witch.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
4 up, ignore.
Morsels as well. It's
But,
very tempting, isn't it, that one? It's good.
I think...
The danger that Tom has is there's a...
No, I'll let it go.
He's going to let it go. D3 mortal wounds. So one biker's going to go, and another mortal wound flows over.
How many was that?
2 in total.
No.
No, alright, so 1 model slain, and then a wound trickles over onto the next one. Wherever you want it to go.
Yeah, stick on to him.
Every decision counts here.
It was a hurricane bolter that was injured before.
Yes, no, fine, that's alright, that's no problem. Okay, so that's the situation. 4 bikers now. We'll go for Fists of Gork next. On Gut Ripper, goes off on a 10. So he's psyched up. That gives him +2 strength and attacks. Wow, okay, it's an extra 2 attacks for the Ripper as he psychs himself up, beating his chest, preparing to go in against the bikers. So, psychic phase finished. Shooting phase next. So, shooting. The lone mech gun is going to fire into this Dreadnought. D6 shots. Ah, it's 2. I can't reroll it. I've got to save my command point. So 2 shots. 1 hit. No. Strength 8, toughness 8. Does not wound. I could try and go for the command reroll. I need to have a think about this. I'm going to command reroll it. It does. It's a 4. We'll take that away. I've got 1 command point left. Here comes Tom's invuln save. Oh. D6 damage. Now it's, oh dear, we're so low on command points. We've both got 1 left. Does he command reroll? 50-50 chance trying to block this. The danger is if we roll a 3 or more for damage.
What else have we got left to shoot?
I do have the Bone Breaker. It's got the kill cannon on top. D6 shots, strength 7 -2, 2 damage. And a load of big shooters, which are not going to cause too much trouble. And that's pretty much all the anti-tank I've got left.
1 CP.
1 CP.
No, let it go.
So let it go. So it's down to this roll. Tom does have a backup of Feel No Pain. 3 or more. It's 1. Okay.
Nope.
No, right, 1 win taken. We had our chance. We certainly had a chance, but it remains alive. Okay. Yeah, it's own range just by about 1.5 inches. So D6 shots with... Going to fire everything into him. So D6 shots with the kill cannon. 3 5s. Tom can rest easy now. Just big shooters. 3 more shots. 5s to wound. A save of 2+. It's fine. Okay. Here. A hit. No wound. And that's it really from here. Out of range we've got Ripper. Got Stitcher. The gun's fired. These advanced. Can't fire into here. So, the boys. Plenty of shooting from them. Sluggers. Couple of... actually, got a couple of tank buster bombs to throw as well. So there's firepower from them to be resolved. Right, so first squad, tank buster bomb. That's the number of shots, so 3 shots. A hit. We'll try and wound on a 3+. We do. Invuln save 3+. Okay, that would have been D6 damage if it had made it through. Shooter from the knob, and then 8 others with sluggers. So 5s and 6s, just the 1, pops an extra shot, which hits. 5s to wound. No wound, no minus on here at all. Passed on 2. D3 shots for the next tank buster bomb. It's 2 shots, 5s and 6s. Oh. 8 and 2 from the knob. That's those. Popping extras. 5s. Whoa, there's 4. Any 1s at all? No, all passed. Okay, we're trying our best. We'll go for... We'll stick the immediate threat is that captain, so we'll put 2 shots into him with the copter rockets. Missed. And 2 lots of big shooters. Orcs down to desperate measures here with their firepower. Popping an extra shot. No. 5s to wound. 1 more wound. This is pretty much going to finish their shooting phase. We've got a wound caused here. Any kind of...
What is your what are your damage or your weapons? Any AP on the weapons that are going an enemy?
Yes, the knobs are equipped with big choppers, so AP -1 and 2 damage a time.
I'll just do my 5-up.
Feel no pain? Yep. Passed. Okay. Alright, shooting phase finished for the Orcs. We'll go on to their charges next. Alright, so charges have taken place. Orcs swarming 2 targets here. The captain's been surrounded by all the Orc boys, and then across here all the charges have gone ahead. Gut Stitcher, Mega Knobs, the Bone Breaker, Weird Boy still in close combat, and the Ripper has charged in as well. So 2 combats to resolve, both of us down to 1 command point each, so no interrupts to take place. The Orcs are going to get to fight first with all of their units. This perhaps is their last chance to try and rectify this game. We'll see what happens. We'll fight first with, it must be the Ripper himself. So, attacking with the Ripper here, 4 attack space, an extra 1 because he's the biggest boss, an extra 2 because of Fists of Gork. So 2's for hits. They've all hit, but not popping any extra attacks at all, which is a shame. And then we're going for 2s to wound with the Killer Claw. That can be re-rolled. No, alright, so 6 have made it through. Inbun saves required. Oh, about strength 16.
Alright, is that all? Come back.
This is an important roll that Tom's about to make.
So I do 3, so you kill all 4, because there's 4 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, he's gone. Oh, that's nasty stuff from the Ripper. Okay, consolidation move. You can imagine the Mega Knobs, that's not fair. They didn't get a chance to do anything with anyone else. Greedy Gut Ripper single-handedly resolved that combat. Alright, so consolidation move to make with him. Right, so consolidation move done. Because we made charge moves with the others, we're able to make a few little tweaks with consolidation moves with those as well. Just turned those around. I'm not going to get any closer. I don't want to go any closer to Tom's other units. So now's a chance to try and cause some wounds against the captain. Just looking to cause as many wounds as possible with the Orc boys. And maybe enough saves failed. We'll see what happens. We'll attack next with 2 units of Orc boys. Alright, so I reckon we've got the dice lined up here. So 27, they're sluggers and choppers. 3 attacks with the knob. And we're going to rinse and repeat this twice. I'm going to roll across here. Tom's going to roll dice, trying not to get 1s. So we're looking for, first of all, 3s to hit. 6s are going to pop extra attacks for Goths. So those, we'll take away these ones. It's going to be 5s to wound. So we'll take those 1s and 2s away. There's a couple more. So that's the current situation. Going to make another 7 attacks. It's just sluggers and choppers. Then we're going to try and score 5s to wound. Alright, so the first slot of saves. 4. 2 ups. There's the first 1. 5 plus, feel no pain. Denied again. Oh. Okay, the knob fighting next. Double 6, 2 extra attacks. Yeah, that's very good from him. Strength 7 this is coming through at. Toughness?
6.
Toughness 6, 3s to wound. 2 wounds make it through. -1.
Nope.
That's...
So I'll use one of my 3 rerolls. For
blocks that
Victor.
one.
So
Well done.
Blocked. And then 2 damage, right?
Yeah, 2 damage. This is a big chopper.
So it takes 1 wound so far.
Okay, finally knocked a wound off here. It's going well for Tom. That's half of our total attacks coming through. It's just 1 wound taken. How many wounds does he start on?
9.
He starts on
He's got
9.
Indomitable Creation.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Try harder, Orcs. Got to do better. So here we go. It's 5, 10, 15. I thought we were within some kind of chance here, but I don't think so. 27 attacks with sluggers and choppers.
Well, your wound rolls weren't great in the last one, but they could be much better. Yes.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. So looking for 3s to hit.
That's a lot of ones.
A lot of 1s and 2s here. And just 2 6s for extra attacks, which do hit. 5s to wound. I need lots of 5s here. There's 3.
5,
6 by the looks of it.
7.
7, yes, 1 just down here. 7 saves of 2+.
Another one.
Just the one.
5+.
Oh, he's going to stay alive.
Yeah,
God, powerful.
A bit silly, come on.
God. Big chopper. All hit. 2 more wounds. -1. Double. Another double 6. God dear. Okay, that's it done. You can attack back. There's 2 boys squads. You can pick either one.
I'll pick the one furthest away here.
Okay.
Roll the ones for himself.
Yep.
3 dead.
Yes. Okay, so turn's finished. I've actually done morale out for that squad and they've passed, no problem. So it's been a real struggle against that shield captain. 9 wounds on him, ridiculous. Managed to cause a wound, but solid as a rock. The Orks clambering across the bike trying to cause trouble, but struggling against that leader. Okay, so turn's finished. It's gone well for them here. They've cleared the bikes out here. A bit of revenge for the Orks. They currently control 3 primary objectives. 1, 2 and 3. So Orks still trying to claim part of this sector here, and they're refusing to yield at this point. With the bikers gone, it's looking a little bit better for the Orks. A bit out of shape though. They've lost all of their firepower. Tom, I think, is still definitely in the lead at this point. So the turn finishes here. Points picked up for the Orks is table quarters again.
Engage, yeah.
Just about. I think we're about to lose that though with this truck. Yeah, so engage on the fronts. That's it though. No banners raised and no data intercepted. It doesn't really suit the Orks. I think this choice of secondaries. More interested in trying to kill stuff here at this point. We'll go on to Tom's turn 3 next for the Adeptus Custodes. Alright, so Tom's currently on his move. We'll just let him continue moving his models. So if you want to check out the league to see the lineup for all of the games that we have here, the 8 armies that have made it through, you can head over to the Plus channel. The link for that will be in the video description below. There is a tab there that says League. It's free for everyone to access, and you can check out the results of all the games and what armies are facing each other in the knockout stage of our season. So just to talk about the potential path that the Custodes could take, it looks like they may win this one, but it's hard to tell.
It's going to be all on the primaries, because really
We're both struggling to try and...
struggling with primaries, but if you can kill enough of me and get 2 good rounds of primaries, then that
You could swing it round.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not clear yet, which is good. It's not that much fun having whitewash games. This is better when both armies are still in with a chance.
And I'm slow now. I don't have any bikes left.
Okay, so the game's still on. Custodes Orks then. If Tom makes it through, whichever army makes it through out of this game, they'll have to face either the Necrons or the Space Wolves. And the other 4 armies that have made it through, Thousand Suns have been drawn against the Harlequins. That game should be live now over on the Plus channel, if you want to see that battle and the result. And the other lineup is Tom's Red Scorpions against the Drakari, have also made it through as well. So there should also be a league as announcement video live on YouTube as well. You can check out, that's where I make the draw, and you see the lineup of all the armies, and there's some discussion about those matchups that have been randomly determined. So we'll let Tom make his moves here as he tries to step closer to victory, but it's by no means a foregone conclusion here. The Custodes need to tread carefully. Alright, so movement is complete. Dragonaut's backing off just to try and hold on to this objective. Difficult because only got 2 wounds left on him. Elaris Terminators, Tom's saying that they're going to struggle to get down here and being able to charge, so Tom's backing off with them. He reckons if he can control primary objectives and score points that way, and then rely upon the other secondaries, such as bring it down, that should be enough for him to achieve victory. Doesn't want to get his units slaughtered here. He's a bit thin on the ground and doesn't want wipeouts taking place and then conceding large areas of the battlefield to the Orks that can then start scanning, planting banners and controlling primaries, which would start to swing the game around. Across here, the 2 units of Ork boys. The shield captain's abandoned them, is heading off in this direction. His objective secured, she's stolen that objective now from the Orks. And then coming down the road is none other than Trajan Valoris and a unit of Custodian Guard as well. So those Ork boys will find themselves in trouble. That's movement done. Shooting phase next. Yep, firepower's been declared here.
Big gun into the
Mech gun.
Mech gun at the back, and then the flamer and the rockets into this one.
Into the truck, yeah.
So flamer.
For 10 hits. God, truck's going to go. I could roll up my explodes result now.
Yeah.
I'll roll up my explode. No. It's alright. No, it's fine. I need to route 5, 6. No, forget it. Okay, it's gone. It's alright. It's a foregone conclusion. Vehicle destroyed. That's cleared me off of that primary objective. This flank's all open now.
2 shots from the main gun. Need 4s.
Because you damage yet?
So that's -3.
5 up in 1 save. The custom force field. No.
3 damage.
3 damage. Oh boy. That gun. Do you know I'm going to command reroll that? I need that gun to stay alive. And why I'm command rerolling this is because the Alaris Terminators are in range. Yeah, Tom's nodding. Okay, here it comes. 5+. Yeah, oh, blast. Okay, 3 wounds taken. Okay, so firepower's been declared. Some shots are going to go down to the boys because not all of them are in range of the gun. So 4 of the axes.
Into the gun at the back.
Yeah, damage 2 each time.
Rerolling 1 because of Trajan.
Yeah, he's nearby. It's just the other side of that building.
I need 5s. Oh, rerolling. Yep, so that's 2 at -1.
Okay. That's going to be enough to destroy him, isn't it?
Only if they both go 3.
5 ups.
It's enough to destroy you.
Oh, gun's gone. That was my lifeline for trying to take out the Dreadnought. And Tom's just getting another 2 points for...
And then the 2 for that one, so maxed out.
Yeah, it's maxed out and bring it down. So Orks can not worry about that secondary anymore because Tom can't pick up any more points for that. Okay.
So the rapid fire axes into the unit at the back. All hit. 4s. Rerolling 1s for Trajan. So 3.
Oh, that's why you rerolled the one earlier on because of Trajan.
Yeah.
Okay. AP minus?
AP -1.
Okay, so 3 dead boys. We'll take those 2. The knob will remain alive. We'll take that one there.
2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 6. Well, that's quite good.
It's pretty good.
9, 15. So 15 shots with the grenades.
Could get the wipeout here.
14. Rerolling 1s.
Nice. The Orks have struggled in this battle.
1, 2,
But we've seen something epic from the Ripper, and he's still alive.
6 at -3.
Okay. Oh, I don't know why am I picking up dice. So that's the end of them. That's that squad utterly destroyed. It's just 1 unit of Ork boys left.
Shot from Trajan into the chopper. Reroll for himself. Hits.
Just about.
And 4s. No.
They won't. Okay.
And then the Guardian Spear there as well into the chopper. Hits. And reroll for Trajan.
Trajan, yep.
That's a wound.
-2 or
-1.
1? -1. 5 up save. Saved on a 6.
Okay, so that is all of my shooting done.
Okay. Shooting phase finished. Charges next. Right, so charges have taken place. Custodian Guard going in. The Alaris have actually charged in as well. The intention is to get some extra movement away from what the Orks have here. This is quite potent close combat ability the Orks have with the vehicle, the Ripper, and the Meganobs. So Tom has charged in, and he rolled a 4. There's 2 of the models dropping down. The rest can take advantage of the 5-inch vertical engagement range for close combat. But this Ork boy squad's going to be destroyed. Another primary objective for them is going to fall, and that's going to stop the Orks from picking up any points for primaries on their turn 3. So that means the Orks will have no primaries when it comes around to their turn. They'll just really be holding this one. But let Tom resolve his attacks here.
So the swords first.
This is the Custodian Guard.
Range.
Too far away from Trajan.
All wounds. There's actually no AP on that. Sentinel blade. Oh, sorry, -3. I was looking at the.
I was wondering.
I was looking at the shooting. -3.
Right, okay. So 1, 2, 3. It's 5, wasn't it?
That would have been funny, wouldn't it? Yeah. And then the Sentinel blade. Nope.
No, just the 1. 3 to wound.
One more dead.
Okay. Then the Alaris next. Charging unit. Tom will push those along. 3 inches.
Yeah, they're
going to have to stick where they are because we're saying it's 4 inches to get to the top of the building. So they can stick where they are. One of them.
One of them ones at the top will get to a fight, but that's it.
That's it.
1, 2, and then him.
You've got this, surely. They're going to go. That reroll 1 you'll get, I reckon.
Oh, do they get?
For Trajan.
Yeah, for
Yep.
100%.
Take them off.
Yeah, that's.
They're dead. This is with axes as well, isn't it? You've equipped them
Yeah.
with. No, these boys they've had their chance. They piled in up for the fight. Their main target flew away. They were set upon here by these 2 units. Yeah, so consolidation moves to make. It's looking healthy enough. Very, very healthy on this flank. The Orcs don't have much that can stop this kind of heavy infantry. Looking strong here, but already camped out on one objective and some distance away from the action. Okay, so that actually marks the end of the turn. There's no morale. Any units that would have struggled with morale are dead. So we'll end the turn here. Points been picked up at this stage. Yeah, so what we'll do at this stage is we'll get a score. An overall score of what's going on, just to give you an idea of the current point situation. You should find the Adeptus Custodes are miles ahead of the Orcs, and time is bad, is it?
35 to the Custodian Guard.
Yeah, at least 40 to the Orcs.
And 5 to the Orcs.
5 to the Orcs. Okay, so we'll press on. Turn 3 for the Orcs. They've got to do something this turn. They're some distance away, but there is potency here with these close combat units.
It's the mission type. The hold 2 is actually really quite hard to get.
Because everyone's made a scramble.
primaries.
Yeah, because everyone's made a scramble for the middle objectives. The Custodians have come off better, and they're reaping the rewards for that. So Orcs struggling to get off the mark with their primary objectives. We'll go on to their turn 3 next. Yeah, never give up in games of 40k. I've learnt that this season. So the Orcs are pressing on. Gut Stitcher restoring 2 wounds on the Weird Boy. Raising a banner with the Big Mech. 12-inch move. Advanced 7. Advanced 7 again with the Ripper, but he was further away, he was over here. Potential charges available. Deathcopter swung across. Going to try and let off some shots against the Dreadnought. A Truck's done a runner across the other side of the table, rolled a 6 for his advance, and this Truck's tried his best to somehow try and block the entrance and sit on top of the objective. Movement's done for the Orcs. Psychic phase for them next. Yeah, we'll go for Smite at the Alaris Terminators. Goes off on a 9. And I don't think I'll get any better than 9. I'm just thinking about War Energy pushing up to Super Smite. But no, the damage is 3 mortal wounds caused. Interesting.
2 ignored.
2 6s rolled. Just 1 wound. Oh boy. Okay, and then we'll go for Fists of Gork on the Ripper himself. It does go off on a 6. So Gut Ripper is souped up once again. So, shooting phase for the Orcs next. Copter rockets. It's doable if we can hit.
With a double 6?
With a double 6. 2 more shots. Another hit comes through. Good for you, Copters. Forced to... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Hold it right there. Hold it. Strength 9. Because of Boom Boys. We got 1 through.
They're strength 9?
Yes. Boom Boys. Right. 3 damage.
So 2 damage. Is it an auto 3?
Yes.
Is it, yeah? Okay. Questions. Do I let them go?
Full job model. Took a long time to paint. Expensive. Trying to talk Tom into it.
Just spray them gold, like a bit of red. There's not much time in it.
Good for you, Copter.
2 CP.
What's the name of that pilot? He's done well.
2 CP. Las cannons. It's crazy.
Got to feel no pain. Plenty of double 6s being rolled in this battle.
Yeah, well, I just need 1 6, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
Okay. Double 6 required.
Just 1 6, because I reduce your damage by 1.
Sorry, no, of course, yeah. Any 6s?
No.
Close. All right, so he is destroyed. Does he explode? I know there's no one nearby, but just love to know if he did detonate. No. Doesn't. All right, but Dreadnought gone. Good shooting from the Death Copter. Yeah, I'm going to fire everything at the captain now from the battle wagon. Yep. So, yeah, he's not protected. I'm just double checking. We'll go for D6 shots with the cannon. It's 6, primed and ready. 6 6s. Just the 2 hits. A wound comes through, -2. Passed on 3 plus in 1 save, that's fine. Okay, and then we'll go for some Daka. 3 wounds. Don't roll any 1s.
I will roll 2.
2 1s.
So I'll use Victor, so I didn't use anything on the last turn, so he's fine.
Gotcha. And then the 5.
5 up for pain.
Yay! Wound picked off. Okay. Big shooter from the truck against him. Missed. Big shooter from the other truck against him. 6s though, because we advanced. There's 1. An extra shot. Failed. And does wound. So another save required.
Yeah. 3.
Passed on 3. Okay. So I think that's all the shooting. No, there's a little bit of custom shooters to fire here. Yes, custom shooters. The Meganobs, 3 of them. Looking something like that. 2 extra shots. 5s to wind. Nothing. Gut Ripper, shooter. Hits. No wound. Looking around. Done. Shooting phase finished. Charges now. There's some stretched charges. Remember the rule for 5-inch engagement range. It's quite doable. We advanced, but we can charge because of Gut Ripper nearby. Roll up charges. Next for the Orks. Right, so Tom says, catch us on camera. Need an 8-inch charge. Will get us to there, and it'll put us within engagement range of the Alaris Terminators. So 8 inches required for something glorious from the Ripper. At least in this game, we've had chances to do this. It's a 9. The Ripper will go in against the Alaris Terminators. We're all up now to see if we'll be joined by the Meganobs. They're usually slow. 5. I'll reroll this one. Here we go. 9.
It is actually ridiculous when I really think about it.
It's ridiculous, but that is
90 points. Let's calculate. 90 points. He killed a 400-point unit without breaking a sweat. And I guarantee you, he will kill this unit.
Yeah.
He will kill 1,000 points by the end of this game. A 90-point unit.
It was the Ripper. The Ripper. Yes, this is. We left the camera rolling just to listen to the grumblings of an Imperial player. Many Imperial armies have been destroyed by the Ripper here, and he has another chance to make a name for himself here. Alaris Terminators, could they be his next victim? The Ripper. As I said earlier on, there's always hope for the Orks whilst the Ripper lives, and he's plunged into the second most deadly unit that Tom has. So we'll fight first with the Ripper. How many command points are you sitting on? 2. You do have 2?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, I can interrupt for 1 anyway.
Right, okay. I think it has to be Ripper. No, we'll fight with Ripper then. Here he comes. So, 4 attack space. He is the biggest boss. And he's got the Fists of Gjork. 7 attacks. I rolled no 6s last time. We got 1 this time. I'll reroll these 2 ones. Okay, so they've all hit. I've actually got a bonus 2 attacks. Which hit. So that's my hits. Strength 16. 2s to wound.
I'm an infantry guy. Strength 16.
Rerolling 1s. Okay. So I didn't get 10 wounds, just 9 have come through here from the Ripper.
I should have.
Oh, no. That's why it's damage 4, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. It's completely OP. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
Oh, I failed 2.
I failed 2.
Boy, I'm going to smack you hard back.
Yeah, okay, God. Got away with that. God, dear, good roll. Game changer. That's a scary moment there. The Orks had a glimmer of hope. If the Alaris Terminators had disappeared, they would have been big trouble. God, they would have been down to a handful of models.
He can't fight me again, can he?
No, I don't have the command points. It's a terrible shame. I did spend them on other things earlier on, which was a shame, but the Ripper will not be able to fight back. So do you try and take out the Ripper, or do you try and deal with the Meganobs is the question. Yeah, there's the objective. The truck parked on top. Orcs doing their absolute best to cling on.
So it's going to cost me the 2
in this game
to interrupt because I'm not close enough to that objective. Otherwise, it would have cost me 1.
Oh, I see. When you're trying to defend an objective, gotcha.
So I'm just going to go everything into these guys.
He's going to go into the mega knobs.
Because.
Boy.
How many wounds to see?
Oh, it's 7 wounds on the Ripper. Usually 6.
Toughness?
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5. Okay, so.
If you're a mineral, you would be salt.
I'm going to go. I definitely would.
Okay.
I'm not going to complain about that. 100% I would be.
So
I'll stick 1 guy into him.
Right.
And
Yes.
the other 3 into them.
Yeah, because no one's fought against him yet, so we want at least 1 model to fight him. This is against the Ripper.
Yeah.
And he's been hit 4 times. Oh, yeah.
2s.
Yeah, he's been wounded 4 times. I've got no command reroll left. Oh boy. What damage is this?
D3.
Oh, come on. I do have a 4+ invuln save. I have a 4+ invuln save because he's the biggest boss. Is this invuln save going to help?
What was the other one around there? Oh, yes!
Quadruple
Yes.
1.
Please. Oh, I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah, there we go.
9, 10, 11 wounds.
Take your 90 points and you
Yes, just...
remove him.
Oh, boy. So hang on a second. That's why the truck's there. As the blows come in, he dives under the truck and will cling on underneath the truck to be driven away at some point later on. If ever you've needed decent rolls at any point in the entire season, it's now, and I've rolled a quadruple 1 for trying to keep Gut Ripper alive. Someone forgot to switch on his invuln save here.
Terrible.
It's not helped at all. Tragedy for the Orcs. Into the Mega Knobs. If Tom destroys these, it's going to kill the game here for the Orcs. It's toughness 4. You're not 2s to wound.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's all of them.
Oh, boy.
6, 8, 10, 12.
Do you know what? As the game's gone on, I can walk away from this saying that the Orcs had a chance to cause trouble.
Look at that.
I need 4s.
4s, yeah, because I'm only -2 AP.
That's incredible.
2.
The Ripper's blessing has been passed on.
So I didn't even kill one, did I?
3 wounds.
2, yeah, I killed 1.
Yeah, you killed 1. Well. This game has been marked by some extreme dice rolling for sure. From one end of the spectrum to the next, some disastrous dice rolls taking place and some absolutely odd-defying dice rolling taking place as well. But this is what we want for our final games of the season. So as far as a game's concerned, the tension here and the potential for either side to win, we've got what we were hoping for. May not be going the Orcs' way. Gut Ripper may well be currently underneath a truck, but we've had an entertaining fight, so it's been good. Mega Knobs will fight now. Okay, so 2 power claws, needing 4s, because it's -1 to hit rolls. Pops an extra attack for Goths, which hits. Toughness 5.
Yeah.
2s to wound. Yeah, 3 make it through. AP -3, so invuln saves to make it.
1 made.
D3 damage. 3.
Mm-hmm.
D3.
So
3.
1 dice.
Okay, 1 Alaris Terminator gone. 3 remain. Down to Killsword Carl with his kill swords. It's not good. Just the 1. It is a wound. -2. Or -3. Saved. Well done. Okay, so 3 against 3 on top of this building. Mega Knobs haven't made too much of an impact, but one of those Alaris Terminators gone. That's combat's resolved. The current situation, Orcs have caused a stir here, a bit of a potential upset, but Gut Ripper, because it wasn't his fault actually. It was your dice rolling, your superb invuln save rolls being made.
Yeah, they shouldn't
has
have
kept them in.
to be fair.
No, they should have been wiped out here. So that blocked the Gut Ripper's attempt at trying to wipe out another unit. Turn's finished. Points been picked up then. So no longer have table quarters. So that's not been achieved. A banner, by the way, if I didn't mention it in the movement phase, banner was raised here, so we'll be able to reap the benefits of that next turn. And that is about it here. So
And you did your data intercept over there as well.
that went through
With your
previously.
Whatchamacallit?
Yes,
With your
from last turn.
invulnerable save guy.
Yes.
And then I get grind them down.
Achieved at the end of the battle round. Yep, fine, that goes through as well. Tom's surged miles ahead of the Orks now, so it may well just be a case of seeing this game through. We're going to turn 4. The Adeptus Custodes next. But one thing we can say, Orks look set to lose this, I think, but they have had their chance of victory at a couple of points during this battle. We'll press on turn 4 now for the Adeptus Custodes.
Hold 2.
Tom's killing the game here. This is primaries here, across here as well. 3 held. So that is 5 and 5 and 5 on top of that. So it is the full 15. That's going to put you miles and miles ahead of the Orks.
3 as well.
3 for data inset being picked up also for that secondary. So points flowing in from every direction. We'll let Tom make his moves. All right, Tom's turn. I think I have as many models as you now on the table. Not a good sign.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh,
8 each.
This old boy. Oh, and I've got 2 there as well.
All right, so Tom has one more model than me.
Yeah.
Oh no, look, I've got a grot here. A grot orderly. Okay, so it's roughly even numbers for models now. That's not good if you're an Ork player. Tom's movement then. Alaris have pulled out a close combat. I would have gone first because it's his turn. So he's pulled out here, and then Trajan's going to take over the combat there against the Meganobs. Shield Captain's zoomed across in this direction. If Tom can get a charge against my characters, then there'll be trouble for them. Backing across in this direction with the Custodian Guard to hold on to that objective on the flank. And that's it. We'll go on to shooting phase next. So pistol blades firing into the truck or copter.
Firing into the copter.
Yep. Toughness 5.
So nothing.
Okay.
And then the spear. Nothing.
Okay.
So I will fire.
He's equipped with a salvo launcher. He could snipe a character quite easily.
The dreadnought. So I'll do that.
Who, against who?
Against the chopper.
Oh, I see. Trying to pick off the copter.
So hits. And wounds.
Oh, another double 6.
-4.
Oh. Not a 6. That 1.
I get my 1 CP back for this turn. Shall I waste it on that? Oh, go on.
3.
Still don't kill it.
No, yeah, it's still got a
Hasn't taken any wounds.
wound remaining. Yeah, don't pick off my copter. He's done well this game.
I don't like him.
Okay.
Trajan. One's for himself. And his axe is strength 5. So 4's 1. -1.
5 up to keep this copter alive. Yeah. Aha! A 6.
That is all I have done. Can't do anything far back.
Yes,
okay.
Right, gotcha. Okay. Charges then.
Yeah.
Might as well capture this one.
Trajan just going to that. So yeah.
Okay.
And then bike captain.
So he could head off anywhere. He could go for the vehicle, probably not. He can go for these characters. He can try and finish off the copter.
That'd be an 8-inch charge into your character.
Yes.
Stop you getting the points again. So I'll do that. Yep.
Oh, 8 required. 8 achieved. And he's going to try and take out Napoleon here. Good tactical play. Okay, and that's it.
Yes.
Combat resolution.
Start with Trajan.
Yes, against the Meganobs.
I'll hit. Oh, wound.
What strength is he?
10.
Oh, okay, right, yeah, it does.
The weirdest thing is Dreadhost have got a new axe, a relic axe that's flat 3 damage.
Oh, he said Dreadhost has a new app.
And that'd be good. And Trajan's axe is actually worse than the Dreadhost relic.
Oh.
It's
okay.
Crazy.
So what do I do now? 4.
You roll 5 invulnerable saves.
No, I've got no invuln.
Oh, right, so this is...
Minus...
-3.
5 ups. Block 2. 1 at a time here, just for damage overflow.
1 dead.
3, yeah.
2 dead.
You can't roll another 6. Oh, it's 1. Oh, boy. Loads, so many 6s. Right. Killsaw car remains alive. Could have a bit of a showdown. And then across here, try and take out Napoleon.
Reroll once for himself. And reroll in because he charged. That's all of them. -3.
I'm just thinking about a 3-point turn with this turning around, and I'm gonna head off in that direction on my turn. So
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
okay, so Napoleon's going to go. Another orc character succumbs to the Adeptus Custodes. So we'll take those wounds away. Okay. And anything else? That's it. Turn finished. More points flowing in. Once again, you've disrupted the orcs from picking up any primary objectives. But we're going to fight on here just to honour the Ripper. They don't want to quit here. It's a league game. It's a knockout game. So the orcs will press on for pride. There's a few things we can do here against... Oh, yeah, no. Killsword Carl. 4 attacks with him. 2 hits. A wound.
A save.
Oh, okay, 3 plus in 1. Okay, so turn is finished. I've got morale to do for the Meganopes. It's 5, 6, 7, 8. That could be the end. I think that's cool, so Carl's going to go. Yeah, Carl's not the squad leader. His leadership's 6. I rolled a 5, lost 2 models. He's gone. He's given up. He's going home. And he's made a consolidation move, right? Okay. So turn is now finished. If there's any more points to add on for Tom, he can add those on. We'll move swiftly on to Fists of Gorks gone. That was on the Ripper. We'll go on to turn 4 now for the Orcs. A couple of things we can do with them. But I think this game is well and truly in Tom's favour. We'll press on. Orc turn 4 next. I don't know, Tom's asking me where I'm going. 2 empty orc trucks hurtling up towards that end of the table.
That's when you just see them
heading off.
yeah,
they're just driving away. So an advanced move, I rolled a 5. So we've landed on this objective with this ace here, this pilot in the Deathcopter, 1 wound remaining.
I see what you're doing.
What? Well,
The old Top Gun over there can kill these 2.
Alright, double 6.
And he can grab the objective.
Yep, that's the idea. Then Weird Boy's going to sit where he is and try and smite. Maybe a charge here as well with Gut Stitcher. Truck's turned around, or the Battle Wagon's turned around and try and run him over as well. So Tom's let me move Gut Stitcher across. The intention was to move him over to there. Okay, so Psychic Phase next. We'll go for Smite. Come on. Does go off on a 6. D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds caused.
1
Save 1. Okay, but 1 wound gone, so down to 6. So we're going to try and put Fists of Gork onto Gut Stitcher. We do. Okay, so it's been used. Very, very rare that it's used on him, but Gut Ripper's not around, so Fists of Gork put onto Gut Stitcher. So we'll go on to Shooting Phase next for the Orcs here. We'll go to the pilot. 2 shots all the way across there against the Custodian Guard. They can't.
Seriously.
You can't. It's just can't keep doing this.
We need to have some name for him. Like Maverick or something.
I don't know.
Like,
2 more shots. No!
no way! No way!
I don't know what's going on
Oh my goodness. Come on, son.
here.
Brilliant.
3
All 1s and 2s now.
3s to wound. Come on, reroll. Stop it. Ah, wasted.
First one. He's fine.
Oh.
Second one.
You can't roll a 6.
He's fine. Double 6!
That's crazy.
Oh,
Mad.
goodness.
Right. Okay. Oh, crazy
That
stuff.
chopper pilot is, yeah.
Fantastic
Needs
work from him. Okay, so some daiquiri stuff from here. We'll put it into the Alaris Terminators. Nine 6s. Triple 6. 6s again. No, that's the extra shots. 4s to wound. 3s to wound. No, 4s to wound. 1 save. 2 up. No problem. Okay. Then across here, we'll put all of our guns and gubbins into the Alaris Terminators. Stage 6 shots with the big gun. It's a miss. And then 9 shots here with the big shooters. Quadruple 6. 4s to wound. There's 2. Got a wound. Yep. Okay. No standard. Feel no pain with them.
Nope.
No, okay, so 1 wound caused. Gut Stitcher, stick bomb, 3 shots, or 5 shots, sorry. 1 hit, no wound. The weird boy doesn't have anything, I don't believe, and that's the firepower done. So charges next for the Orks. Right, so charged with everybody here, may as well. No command points left for the Custodes, so we're going to get to fight with all of our units. So we're going to try and run him over first. Yeah, so 6 attacks, base, D6 extra attacks on the charge. Boom. Yes!
Boom, boom.
Okay, 12 attacks, 2s to hit. So take those away. It's Goffs. Boy, it could be. It's going to be 3s to wound.
This game.
Looking something like that. It's AP -2. Tom's just going to take his 3+ invuln save. The 7 have made it through. They're 2 damage each.
Use a free reroll. Nope.
Ooh.
So takes
6.
Unless I roll some 5s here. So
2.
Takes 4.
4 damage. Okay, he was on 6. He's got 2 wounds left. Okay, good work from the Bonebreaker. Okay, so can Gut Stitcher do it? Okay, so Gut Stitcher, 4 attacks base, an extra 2 for Fists of Gork. The downside is that he needs 4s. Yes, -1 to hit rolls with his Power Claw. Not bad, no complaints from me for that one. He's Goffs, hits again. He's on +2 strength, so he's actually fighting here at strength 14. What's the, is it 2s to wound? He's all wounded. 5 wounds make it through. AP -3. D3 damage.
D3.
2d3.
So I'm not gonna be dead necessarily. It depends on what you roll. I need a 5. Yes, come on, have it.
Right, okay.
That was very, 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 very close.
That was very close. The weird boy to fight with his staff. 3s. Just the one. It's typical. It's going to go down to this. Strength 7. Toughness.
You've got a bamboo stick that's strength.
A bamboo stick.
I'm fine.
Passed. Oh, okay. You've survived. 1 wound remains. Incredible stuff taking place here. Oh, the Grot Orderly can fight. No, he can't.
I'll go for. Have any of them got invuns?
No.
No. So, what wounds have they got left each?
3 or 4 wounds. He's fresh. He's 3 or 4 wounds. 2 wounds left on the weird boy, so he's vulnerable. Yeah, Pain Boy has 4 wounds.
I'll be silly and
split
put,
attacks. Yeah.
2 into the weird boy.
Okay. 2 hits.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. -3. I can't stop it.
D3. So 3.
3. So he's going to remain alive. 6 plus feel no pain. No. So he remains with 1 wound remaining.
And then
3 into the weird boy.
Reroll it.
All hit.
Oh, 2.
2d3.
-3, yeah.
Yeah, I can't stop it. 4. I need a quadruple 6, and you can't say that's impossible because we've had it before. No, right. Weird boy's gone. All right, so that's resolved. End of turn. Orks regain engage in all fronts, so 2 points picked up for that. But that is about it. So turn's finished. So turn's finished for the Orks. We'll go on to turn 5, the final turn of the game. The Orks have done the best they can, but we'll hand over to Tom, and he has won. We'll play the next turn. So we're just doing a shortened turn here. Tom's miles ahead on points. So Irish Terminators are going to come across. We're going to get to see a fight take place here. Right.
Shooting.
Oh no, he's moving all of his models here. He just wants to play a full turn. Oh, he wants to kill the copter. Fair enough. 2 hits.
2 wounds.
Double 6.
Double 6 again.
That's just ridiculous.
-1.
Weird. Okay. If I roll double 6 here, I'm going to scream. No. Okay. Right. So he's gone. He's gone. Destroyed. Finally. Got rid of that copter. That clears me off of that objective. It's lining up for a charge against that truck.
Yeah, allow us to charge in on a
On a 9, in there goes. Going to swing them in for closer combat.
6.
6 maybe.
Reroll it.
Here comes the command reroll. Just to try and get Trajan in. 7 probably is going to. Yeah, he's going to go. Okay.
Over here.
I hope I detonate and destroy your captain. That's all I can say.
Just.
They're going in across there. Okay. And that's it.
You won't need to detonate to kill my captain because you'll be attacking before the captain.
Attacking first, yeah. There's a chance of trying to bring the captain down. Right, so charging units first then. Trajan to fight. And also the 3 Alaris Terminators.
Start with Trajan.
Okay.
And roll on 1s for himself.
Toughness 8.
So that's 3, rerolling 1s. So that's 4. 4 through, and -2.
Yeah, it's just checking. Fortress, the 3+, the 5+ invuln save counts in close combat. 4 of them. 5s and 6s. Yeah, just the one. His damage
2,
D3.
4, 5. Only 5.
5 wounds caused. Yeah, 16 wounds, dropping down to 11. Here come the Alaris Terminators.
That's all of them.
So what strength for these boys? 8.
8.
Force to wound.
Not very good. Rerolling the 1. No, only 4. Not going to do enough.
Block 2.
Yeah.
2d3.
Oh, 3.
3 more, dropping down to 8. I think I've dropped a bracket, maybe. If do you have your daggers, maybe? Misericordias? No, Tom's just checked his roster. No, they do not have them, so it's the attack stop there.
These guys here. Rerolls. And 3s. 4.
-3. Can't stop it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hold it right there. Just let me. There was 2 1s. I can't do anything about that.
Yep.
A 6 to stop that 2. Yes.
Yep.
A 6 to stop the 3. Okay. So 1, 1, 1, and 3 is 6. So dropping down to 4 wounds left on the truck. I may as well attack you back. D3, 2 attacks, 1 hit. No wounds, that's them done, and then we'll resolve the combats around here. So that's been resolved. I've just done my attacks, so it's out of sync. The attack that we're going to pick is this one here. So Gut Stitcher, 4 attacks, and Fists of Gork continues on, I believe, to the start of the next psychic phase. Yes, it does. So here it comes. 4s for hits. 6s pop an extra attack, which hits as well. 2s to wound, and they've all wounded. So we've asked another question here from the captain on 3s. He's
it's a new turn for me, but it's not going to make any difference. Is your weapon D3?
It is D3.
So I've saved that. So 1's through.
D3 damage. Oh, it's 1 wound. 5+ to stay alive.
Oh no.
No, okay. Shield captain's gone. Yeah, so 6 attacks with the Bone Breaker. We're on our normal bracket. We're just about inside that with by 1 wound. So 2s to hit.
Who are you going into?
Alaris Terminators.
Okay.
Throw them into them. That's the extra attack from Goths. And there's a ton of wounds have come through. Wow. 6. -2. Fantastic dice rolling. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, just 2 wounds put onto the Alaris Terminators. And that.
One had already had a wound on. So
okay.
One's got 1 wound left.
Okay. Okay. So turn's finished. Tom can add up all of his points continuing to flow in. I could say end the game here, concede, but it's maybe we'll just press on because the Pain Boy's still alive. So we could charge him in on the Orc turn just for a bit of pride. Maybe keep the Bone Breaker in. Nothing else to do with that really. So we'll press on. We'll just do a micro resolution around here. So we're going to Orc turn 5. Okay. Tom's going to be engaging all fronts. He's just totaling up points. So, sorry. I want to get double figures. Yeah. Oh dear. So we've moved around here. We're just going to charge in. Just tuck him in. And then we'll resolve this combat. So it's just 4 attacks now. There's no help from the weird boy. 4s for hits. 2 hits come through. An extra attack as well for Goths, which misses. Do you know what? I think I'm still on 2s to wound. I think he's strength 5. Just double check. He is strength 5, 2s to wound. It looks like a 3. Yeah, Tom said it's a 3, so we're good to go here. 2 wounds have been caused. 4+ invuln saves.
So first guy is dead. Because it's D3, isn't it?
Yes, it's going to kill him no matter what, yep.
He's dead.
And no, it makes it through. And it's 3 wounds. A parting gesture here from Gut Stitcher, so 3 can be added on. We'll consolidate in. And then Tom's free to fight with his units.
The Pain Boy.
Going into the Pain Boy? Yep, okay, here it comes. Threes to wound. Going to cut straight through the armour.
What's his toughness?
4.
Yeah, it's 2 to wound.
No, 2 to wound, yeah, strength 8.
3, 6. 9,
I'll just roll all these.
12.
I need a dozen 6s. Yeah, alright, so the Pain Boy's gone.
And then Trojan.
There's got Audley here. 3 to a good home.
Look at that roll through wounds. Terrible. 2. Strength 10.
Strength 10, yeah, 3s to wound. 5 up invuln saves, none.
3, 4, 5.
5 damage, dropping down to 3. Bonebreaker's still alive. We'll see how many attacks it gets. It may be D6. Yeah, it's D6 attacks. We'll put them into the Alaris Terminators. 5 attacks. Still 2s. They will hit. Extra attack, which hits as well. 3s to wound. 2. -2.
1, 3.
One goes through. Another Alaris Terminator gone. And that's about the end of that. So Orcs have a couple of AWOL trucks flying up the board, and then the Bonebreaker left here. Points been picked up.
That was, you killed a unit that turn? And you...
No, I didn't wipe out anything. No. So that's grind them down, maxed out here at the end of the game. So turns finished, game's finished here. The Orcs have seen it through to the bitter end, but they have certainly lost this game. We'll perhaps discuss the game a little bit here. We'll get a final score in points. Tom will have a total up here on the score sheet, but it's a huge victory here to Adeptus Custodes. The game has gone their way. They've performed very well. Some key points during the battle. It wasn't a whitewash as far as the actual battle went. Heavy damage has been caused on both sides, but from a tactical perspective, the Orcs have been outwitted here at multiple points across the board. They had their chance, they failed, and they were punished severely by the Adeptus Custodes. So good play from Tom. His list seems strong, and the Orcs have been taught a lesson. Okay, so the Orcs got 12 points, and Tom got 8. T1 points. So 81 points to 12. It was a slaughter here. From a tactical perspective, you can see across the board that damage was heavy on both sides. And there are a few key points in the game, especially with the Ripper, that unknown quantity for the Orcs, who could have cut through the Alaris Terminators, and the game may well have been very different. So Orcs have lost. I've enjoyed the game, and we've seen Gut Ripper do his stuff, which has been great to behold on the battlefield as well. He almost single-handedly won the game, turned the game around, and that is the legend that is the Ripper. And he's still alive. He's under that truck, heading off up the road. Yes, okay. So game's finished. If you want to check out the other game that's been played, it should be live on the Plus channel. That is the Thousand Suns Chaos Space Marines against the Harlequins. So if you want to see what happens in that game, check out the Plus channel to see what happens in that one. Roughly splitting the games for our knockout stage of the season, half on YouTube, half on the Plus channel. So Custodes make it through. We're not sure who they're going to fight. The game's still yet to be played. That is Necrons against the Space Wolves. So it could be Imperial versus Imperial. I actually think Space Wolves against Custodes would be interesting and almost justifiable in a way. The purist that the Emperor has against the Wolfmen.
The Emperor's lapdogs.
Yeah. Or Necrons Custodes, another potentially fascinating encounter as well. I'm actually, as quickly as possible, painting up some new Necron models to use, so we
All
could
the 3
see.
damage weapons, are they?
Oh well, maybe
Get the 3 damage weapons on that.
It could be. Okay, so that could be an encounter for the future. And then there's the other part of the armies that are going through as well. There's Harlequins, Thousand Suns, and then there's Tom's Red Scorpions to keep a lookout for as well. And the Drakari are in the knockout stage as well. But in this particular battle, the Imperium has triumphed against the Xenos Orc scum. Units of the game to discuss next. Okay, so units of the game, multiple contenders for both sides. The Bikers did well for Tom, and so did the Alaris Terminators, a good display from them. But for denying the Orc points, picking up points for the Custodes, and for some good tactical manoeuvring taking place, is going to give it to the Shield Captain. So a useful character to have. We saw him operating all across the battlefield, and at the end, it ended up round here on the Orc home objective, so Tom's going to give it to him. And then for the Orcs, I know it has to go to the Ripper. He took out all of the Bikers in one round of close combat, and then almost slaughtered all of the Alaris Terminators in another round of close combat as well. It was a stretched charge from him, which made it in. It was amazing stuff to see the Ripper in action. So unit of the game goes to him. Honourable mention, though, to Maverick, the copter pilot who flew across the board. There's a couple of times he got double
six
twice.
At least twice.
Okay. So give it to him. As Zog as well. Almost forgot about him. His early charge was pretty good to watch. But unit of the game goes to the Ripper. And I think that's a fitting end to this battle report here. The Orcs have lost, but our Gut Ripper gave a good account of himself in this fight. Great game. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.